something a little bit different today. As you can see, when a normal car is parked in here, it's my 77 Celica, there's a good amount of space on both sides, but you see, I have a lot of stuff. I got all my Barra parts, I got the Barra over there, got all my tools, all that stuff. So when we park the large truck in here, there's not a lot of room. So, you have also noticed, well, you saw in the video, if you watched it, we moved the Z to the backyard. But you can also see, there's still snow on the ground. So, today, to fix this storage issue I have in the back and the garage, we're going to build a carport. Amazon had a pretty good sale. So, it is a 12 by 20 foot carport that we're going to make my little mini outside garage. So, we have room in here and in there. So, let's get to it. So we got our awesome instruction manual here. I should probably read this. Yeah. Takes about 15 minutes for 2 people. There's one of me, so it's going to take 3 hours. So we'll start with step 1, which will be 8 pieces of that one, 9 of that, 6 of that, and 6 of that, and with this little frame here. So let's get all the pieces laid out so we know what we need exactly. Is it jank for now? Yes. Did it hit the car? No. I got cardboard on the contact point over there. But I do want to replace my fenders regardless. So now we're gonna get the legs on it and get it lifted up. Alright. Looking a lot better. I got the stands and everything. Clean up the ground for, storing stuff in here. Found these, so I have something to, walk on. Ground's as flat as it's gonna get. All that's left is to put the top tarp on and then the side pieces and get it all hooked up. Alright. Reason I didn't attach these holes here is the top of the wall here is the same attachment point. I'm going to use all their elastic stuff, and then I'm going to run to the store and get heavy duty zip ties and reinforce every single one. Because it's Colorado, it's going to snow, it's going to rain. So we got that wall up, and we got this wall up. We're gonna add that face and this face. Then it will be sealed. I'll start working on cleaning some of this shrubbery up. That side's all good to go. Now it's sandbags to the corners, stake it down. It has ties to kind of keep it taut. And yeah, we'll have our mini garage. Okay, pretty big time skip. Sorry about that. We're gonna adjust this. There we go. We got all the sides on. We got the front and the back on. Only one side comes with this. The other side's closed off. So if I want to enter, I'm just going to go through the side there. Move the Z back a little bit so it fits. Got it up on some old wheels and some wood in the back just to keep it higher off the ground. I'm going to get a tarp under there. I'm going to slowly organize all this stuff. So I have storage here. And then the dirt bike's going to be smacked against this wall as well as the lawnmower pushed over there. But yeah. For a 12 by 20 tent or a carport, one guy took 2.5 hours. I can't be mad. It's probably faster if it was in an open area, but it barely fits here. I had to put it over a car. So honestly, 10 out of 10. We'll see how it holds up in weather. Mainly snow. I'm most likely gonna add at least like PVC pipe along here to add like middle support, so that when it snows heavy, it's not gonna sag down or anything. Super big moment. Got a lot of stuff out of here. It's the carport outside that we just finished building. By we, I mean me. It took like 3.5 hours and I'm sore from it. But it's done. It's cool. It's organized in there, kind of. So, the final part I was waiting for finally showed up. And what that is in order to do all the valve springs. I'm saying it right this time, instead of I keep saying lifter springs. These valve springs needed a special tool. A lot of people sell good ones. I'm testing out this one. It was half the price. If it doesn't work out, that's what I get for using half the price. But they have really good reviews, so we're going to use them. Get all these out. Approximately, according to forums, this takes about 3 hours. Now, it's probably going to take 4.5, 5, but I'm fine with that. So, I'll bring you guys around here and show you what's going on. So, this is the best I have to make sure it's at top dead center. It's a really long drill bit. And I just rotate it till it goes up. And as soon as it starts going down, I just backtrack till it goes back up. And I'll be doing 1 and 6, then 2 and 4, and then, or 2 and 5, and then 3 and 4. Because those go up all at the same time. I'm not using the air compressor method, which is threading air into there to keep the valves up. I've watched several videos. By several, I mean like 30 different ways. As long as it's top dead center, and I make sure to pull the valve up a little bit between, after I switch the springs out, we should be good to go. And then I'll also be changing out the valve stem seals. I have brand new ones. There's no point in me not switching them out while the springs are off. So we're just going to do it since I did buy this whole nice, expensive reseal kit. So we're going to lift these off, get the tool seated on here. I have the little magnet guy. Where'd I put it? This little guy. To get the retainers out. Take the stuff out. Put in a new valve stem seal. Lift the valve back up. Put the spring in, the retainer. Compress it. And then put the two guys back in. It is 4 springs per cylinder, so the first one will be these 8, then those 8, and then these 8. It's going to be a lot of fun. Shouldn't be too bad. Just time consuming, really. And then I went and got one of these cool little guys. So I'm just going to keep oiling it up as we go. This has just been sitting in my garage. I've been keeping it covered. But just keep everything nice and lubricated. And if I have to, also have some engine assembly lube that I'll put where I need to. But this will be one of the last things of me putting these on. And then I can torque these down, get the camshafts back in. And then all that we have left with the front is I'm going to order the like $8 high pressure spring for the oil pump. And then the timing chain. And then the front of this can go back on as well as the top. And then it's just modifying the oil pan. And it's just all exterior accessories after that. So we're not far off. If you guys don't know what this car is here as well, this is my 1977 Toyota Celica. It's, on video, it probably looks amazing. It's rough around the corners, got some body work done on it. There's a very little dent in the back that's kind of pulled out. Runs and drives great, amazing, just a little ugly. Tomorrow afternoon and Saturday, if the Friday guy falls out, we have someone looking at it, hopefully to buy it. And then that will speed this build up, because basically 80% of that's just going to go right into this motor, the turbo, the manifold, the intake, most likely the injectors and all that stuff. So all we have to really do is wait on wiring as we modify the Z's body to make this fit. I'll show you guys in a later video. I did get Drift HQ's transmission adapter, so we can run a CD09 on this. If things go well and, you know, life continues to progress, maybe we can make that CD09 sequential. That's the goal, but if not, I don't mind a 6-speed. But yeah, engine mounts came in. The tool came in. We're mainly just worrying about the top end of this motor today. And then, most likely, by the time this video gets posted, maybe before or after, this car will no longer be with us. I'm just lowering it down. It's on a low setting. I'm not blasting this thing. Don't you worry. We got this awesome little guy right here. So I'm just gonna come up a little bit. Slide that in to where we have a good access point of it. Then I will use my big, not my big, but my half-inch ratchet. We're just gonna crank it down. Make sure we're not getting caught up on anything. There we go. The valve was a little stuck, so we're just gonna keep going until we can see the retainers. I'll get my magnet ready. My little wand. And I'm getting close, but I'm not on the valve spring or the valve itself yet. I don't know if it's unlocked yet. Oh, they're out, yeah. We got a nice 2 little guys here. I'm going to keep them on the magnet so I don't lose them. And then I'm just going to Slowly back it out. Nice and easy. And that's valve 1 out. Go all the way. Set my tool over there, it's fine. Pull this guy out. Pull this guy out. This is our stock spring. Let me open up our awesome new ones from Crow Cams. The guys over there at Barra Motorsports. And you can see, these are the new ones, just how much thicker they are. Less coils, but thicker. Good up to 20 PSI of boost. Now before we put it in, I am just going to switch that over to there. I will set these to the side, but now we're going to try to change out this valve stem. I should just be able to yank it out. Okay, I had to stop recording because I was making sure I was doing it right. We have, if it wants to show it, hold on. Wait for it. There we go. We have one in, all the way over here. There we go. That guy's all in and done. Easy peasy. We got the new retainer in as well. I'm using pliers to get them out. Then make sure I pull the spring up before I add the retainers back in. And it wasn't too bad. We're going to knock out these other 4. And then move to the back. So, this side's all done with the nice new ones compared to the old ones, as well as the first 4 here. So we're going to move to 2 and 5 and get those knocked out. It's not a lot of me talking because it's very slow and menial process. You push it down, you take the retainers out, you take the spring out, you take the valve stem seal out, you oil it up, you put in the new valve stem seal, you put the spring on, you put the retainer and the 2 little guys. You slowly come up. It's just a lot of small workspace that's not really easy to show you. Now, I was right on this taking me about 4.5 hours, but it could be worse. After that, I'll flip it over. I'll spray everything down, get it nice and clean, and lube back up. And then within the next week or so, we can order the timing chain and get all this sorted. Now, it's okay. You're probably wondering, why is the head off, Diego? What happened? Well, I finished, 1 and 6. Then I did 2 and 4. And I'm on number 3. No, 2 and 5, sorry. I'm on number 4. And I take the valve stem out. And then the valve goes down. Because I forgot to put it at top dead center for these 2. So the valve dropped into the head. Or into the cylinder. So I just went ahead and took it off. I just finished doing them on here. So if they do drop, I can just put them back in. And I can spray this out, get all the residue out and whatnot. Then I'll put the head gasket or put it back on. Head studs are fine. They didn't experience anything. So when this is ready to go back on, I'll be back. We're on the 100 foot-pounds part. Head's back on, all the springs are in. I just finished doing it out of the car. So you get to watch the last 8 scary bolts. And I have high trust. That'll be okay. Oh God. Four more. Two more. And the last one. We're good to go. We did it. I'm gonna put all of the lifters back in, lube them up with some oil, get the camshafts just set in here, and then that's really all we can do with this until we get the timing chain stuff. Cool.